I'm Stephanie,
I'm Meredith.
and welcome to This Is My Circus. Hey, enough. Hey, stop it.
I got excited and he got excited and it was just a ripple effect.
Rex is very on edge, and he barks all the time now.
So, tell me, why is Rex on edge these days?
Because Dylan got a puppy for his birthday from his girlfriend. And Clifford, who is the cutest.
He's 100% adorable. He doesn't even want to hear his name.
No. So yes, my new grand dog, Clifford, he is the cutest little guy.
Yeah.
He's very rambunctious, very hyper, and very much a lab puppy.
He's a puppy, yeah.
So he keeps us on our toes. Rex is trying to love him.
Yeah. Puppies are so hard. So you guys got him in November-ish. So he's 9 months old, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. They're like newborns.
But we're doing training, which is going pretty good.
Good.
We have the e-collar
Okay.
that we just started using this week, and
Like a buzzy thing.
but it's not. Well, there is a shock on it, but we don't
Right.
use the shock. We just use the vibration,
Mhm.
and that has been a game changer. It's not even on if and he just hears the vibration. He stops in his tracks.
Perfect. That's good.
Yeah.
At least something's getting through to him.
Yeah.
But he is adorable.
He is so sweet, and when he's tired, he is so sweet.
Yeah.
But I've got bruises everywhere. I've got scratches everywhere, bites everywhere.
Questionable.
Yeah. So,
But that's because of Clifford.
Yes.
And I love his name.
Yes, I think he should have been named Dennis the Menace.
100%.
But yes, Clifford, it just fits him.
And he is just a goofball.
Yes.
I don't know if he's going to outgrow much of that.
I don't think so. He's all personality.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, I've seen many of the videos you've made and shared on socials because they're on social, right?
They do. Yeah, they have their own
Oh
TikTok.
my gosh, it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh. What's their TikTok?
Rex and Clifford.
Very creative.
But they're polar opposites
Mhm.
in personality. And Clifford wants Rex to love him so much. And
Yeah.
Rex is like, bro, back up. Get up off of me.
Very much like that cartoon when we were growing up where it was the big bulldog and the little yappy dog like, hey, Spike. And that kind of thing.
Yeah. Clifford wants to cuddle so bad with Rex, and he'll slowly inch over to where Rex is laying, and he does this lean and he makes this face. Is he gonna bite me? Is he gonna bite me? Is it coming?
That's adorable. Oh my gosh.
And then I'll catch them too. I'll walk in the room and they'll be laying next to each other. Rex, not so much. It's not Rex's choice. It's totally Clifford.
He's held hostage.
Yeah.
Clifford snuggles.
But I'll catch them snuggling, and then they both look at me like, you caught us.
Yeah. Oh, I love it though. So he's doing pretty good at night though, right?
Yeah, well, he sleeps with Dylan.
Yeah.
Out of the crate. This week he'll be in crate because Dylan's at the beach.
Yeah.
But
That's not one of the hardest parts though, is getting up with them every so many hours when they're newborns.
he actually did great from the start.
Good.
The first couple of nights was a little rough, but he was 8 weeks old.
Right.
But after that, he's been great.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, as far as that goes. He loves to eat Dylan's Hey Dudes. He loves Hey Dudes. Dylan has lost 4 pairs so far, I think, and 2 pairs of Crocs.
Labs are chewers, right? Like they're big chewers.
Yes, very much so. I spend a lot of money on bones and
finding things for them. So I saw the woolly mammoth bone.
It's a rib.
From a woolly mammoth.
So I went to get a new collar for Clifford because the trainer said he needed a different type of collar working on walking.
Yeah. Harness thing?
No, actually she said harnesses are not good for big dogs. For little dogs, they're fine.
Okay.
But for big dogs, they're counterintuitive if they're pullers.
Okay.
It gives them more leverage against you.
Okay.
So I went to the pet store to go get the new collar. And I'm like, do you have anything for super aggressive chewers? Because I am spending too much money.
Right.
On
I just cashed out my 401k to get some bones.
Yeah, pretty much. And so she's like, oh, we'll try these ribs. And she's like, and then there's a bullhorn.
Yeah.
And so I didn't think that he would like the bullhorn. But he's not as much of a chewer as the puppy. Yeah. So I only got one of those, but they both like it. So I'm gonna have to go back and get a second one.
Does it seem to be lasting though?
Well, that's been there's last weekend.
There's a lot left on the woolly mammoth.
Yeah.
The horn.
The horn is like still pretty much
Good. Okay.
together.
One
So
of our dogs is a bigger chewer than the other, and ours is our boxer. He's the one who wants to chew. The hound and boxer, she's not into it. She wants to play with the ball. That's her thing.
well, Clifford likes that too. Don't get me wrong.
He is not a one-dimensional dog.
And he loves to tear apart anything that has stuffing, whether it be a stuffed animal or a pillow. So Dylan had 4 pillows that have been defluffed.
Oh, Clifford's just giving it to Dylan left and right, isn't he?
So, yeah, we're working on it.
Well, he's adorable. I love him.
Same.
We'll get there.
But he won't be on the pod because he will be trying to eat the microphone.
Yeah. Well, we already have 1 star.
Yes.
You cannot have 2. Tell me, what else has been going on?
And Dylan graduated.
He did.
So,
Believe it. Congratulations.
thank you. You were there for it.
I was there for it, of course. I'm glad I was able to be there.
That was something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of got in my feelings a little bit about it, but he did, he passed.
Yeah.
He got through it.
So I got Jackson's report card in the mail today. They take their exams, and then they're done. They never want to go to that place again, even though there's like another week of school left. So I got it in, and I sent him a picture of it. He did not do great in Spanish 2, and he did not do great in statistical mathematics. I'm okay with both of them. He passed. So
all that matters.
Right. I sent him a snap of the envelope, and I was like, should I be worried? And it's like, to the parents of Jackson. And he was like, no, bro, we got this. And I opened it and sent it to him. And it was like, 100 in football class, obviously. Yeah. And then, B's, and then like a 70, which is passing. And he was like, I'm so tough. And I was like, well, you passed.
Is that a C? I would take a C.
C's get degrees.
Hey, as long as it's not an F.
I know. And he had to work really hard to... Let me take that back. He doesn't work hard at anything.
At football?
Hey, yes, when he's not broken. But he's not a bring books home and study kind of kid. He is like, I'll just do my best and see what happens.
Yeah. Dylan's not a studier.
Oh, no. So we'll see how that serves them in the future. But anyway, Dylan
beat it. That's all I care about.
Dylan made it. So proud of him. And he's got a new job, right?
Yes, he did. He started his new job this week. He really likes it.
Good.
He worked for a week and now he's going on vacation for a week.
That's okay. So did he go for like a grad week kind of thing?
It was the second week, I guess. No, his friend Fisher invited him to go. They go for like a week, just like a family vacay. And
nice.
They're going deep sea fishing and all the boy things.
All the boy things. I've never been deep sea fishing.
I did once. I wasn't a fan. Mm-hmm. I don't fish. So it's just not for me anyway. And I take that back. We went on an excursion, which was like, we didn't actually fish. Like
when you're on a banana boat and they're playing Caribbean music and passing around the punch, you're not really fishing.
Yeah. So you just have like the poles like set up and they're like, oh, but if you want to reel it in when it comes in, like let us know. And I was like, hard pass. I don't want to touch. I don't even want to see it. Like we could stay in the water.
Right.
You stay in the water.
Care of that. Actually, I don't even want a pole.
Nope.
Bring me another pretty fruity drink.
Just let me tan.
Yeah.
But he loves fishing. He loves doing all that stuff.
Yeah. The thought of fishing sounds so relaxing when you think of like on a pond and it's quiet.
I think so.
But then I start thinking about all the bugs and then just sitting there and not being able to do anything else. I'm such a doer.
I can't sit still. Right. Like that's like too much like calmness. Mm-hmm. That's not for me.
It's not for me either because I'm usually listening to a podcast or a book. I'm doing something and I might be texting somebody at the same time. It is never, and that's not good for us, right? We need to be able to step back for a minute, but
no,
I don't like the voices in my head get so loud.
I told Dylan, if I stop going and doing all the things at once, I probably would just start crying. Like legit. If I let my mind just like settle, it would take me in all the bad directions. Yeah. So I was like, sitting still is not for
just
me.
Keep her busy.
Yeah.
Just keep her busy. Keep it moving.
Yep. Yeah. So I just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. I hear you, Dory.
Touch the butt.
Well, he's going for the whole week.
Yeah. He'll be back Sunday. I'm like, a lot of Clifford.
That is a lot of Clifford. I had told Brian last year that I wanted to go like in football practice for the summer. They get a dead week and they don't practice on Fridays. So essentially they get after practice on Thursday, then they're free all the way until like that Monday in 10 days.
Mhm.
And I had told Brian last year, I want to go after Jackson gets out of practice on Thursday. And we're going to go and be gone for like 12 days somewhere. And I don't want to do anything work related.
Mhm.
Ask me if I've even booked anything yet. And this is in like 3 weeks. Nope, I can't pull the trigger. I don't know what's wrong with me. I cannot pull the trigger. I don't even know where we're going. I don't even know what we're going to do.
Just gotta like open up a map and blindfold.
Yeah, I think so. I might. I'm stressing myself out about it. Okay, so I'm like this when I shop. When I go to the mall, I want to look at every store and look at everything and then circle back and buy everything.
I don't go to the mall. I just shop online.
Well, yeah, that too now. But like when I was younger and I would want to go to the Limited and Express and, my favorite places. And then look at everything and then I'd circle back and I'd buy the things that I wanted. But I wanted to see what everybody had first.
Mhm.
And now I feel like I'm doing that on Airbnb. So anything else happening fun?
I thought about maybe starting to date, and then I was like, no, because I'm scared of people. And I decided that like I probably am not meant to date.
It's a whole different world.
But the last time I had to like talk in a dating way to somebody was when I was 16.
Yeah, and things are so different now. Are you terrified?
I was like, I can't do this.
Well, it's just like you're always accessible. And they don't just want to call, they want a video call.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Mm-mm.
right.
People are scary. Like, I'm scared.
And people are scary. So I was scrolling on social before I came over here and just going through reels and stuff. And it was dating of the 80s. And it was like these women who are probably in their 40s. Well, they were probably younger. They just looked like they were in their 40s because
the hair and makeup and the...
And they were like, what's your best quality? And she's like, I own a timeshare. And they were like, what do you have on your nightstand? And this dude who you don't want to think about this with is like, I have whipped cream on my nightstand. Yeah, I think dating was probably scary in the 80s too. But the 90s and 2000s, when you and I were dating, it was great.
Both of us weren't dating each other.
Well, that did sound like we were. We were not. If I'd have met you first.
Yeah, 100%. It was the same line of headaches and heartache.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so
that's funny.
I get on every freaking like random dudes messaging all the time. Some dude on Facebook just messaged. I'm like, do I know you? Like, I mean, because I met so many people when we were doing cornhole stuff at different events, and so people would randomly message me like, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, do I know you?" And
that feels different though than now.
Yeah. Well, but like I still get like random stuff like, "Oh, are you still doing?" And I'm like, "No." So this guy messages and he's like, "Oh, hey," and I'm like, "Do I know you?"
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Well, you look really familiar." And I'm like, "Okay, well, who are you?" Like,
yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, well, maybe you're one of my clients' family members." And I'm like, "Well, what do you do?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "I do remodeling or something like that." I'm like, "Yeah,
no, don't think so.
I don't think that we know each other." And so I just left it at that. Like, didn't accept his friend request and just left it at that. He messages me like, "Good morning, beautiful," and sends me like reels. And I'm like, we don't know each other. What are you doing?
Yeah. He's just shooting a shot, man.
Shoot your shot somewhere else. You would think that like the non-responses was a response.
It's crazy to me. My self-esteem, I couldn't, if I just didn't get a response or like an on red or whatever the kids say these days, I would be, no, I couldn't handle that. Couldn't handle the rejection of nothing. But they don't think that. They just keep their boulder behind a, keyboard warrior. But he doesn't need to be bold. Wait, is he loaded?
I don't know. His profile picture, he's got a younger daughter, and I'm like, that's a no for me anyway. No. Where I'm at right now, I'm not ready to take on any kind of
100%. I get that.
Anything.
I do think we need to start asking though for our credit report.
Oh no, there's me a whole background check. Oh, so I told you though, my friend's a police officer and her ex-husband was a air marshal. And so he told me when I'm ready to start dating, they've got tons and tons of people that they can introduce me to and find
resources.
And if I'm not comfortable going on the date, that one of them will chaperone me and like sit 2 tables away.
I appreciate the offer, but that's my job. wear a hat and a trench coat and sit 2 tables away. So inconspicuous. Nobody would ever guess it was me.
I'm like, so I'd probably end up crying on the date. And that's just not,
I feel like that's a movie.
that's not the vibe I'm trying to go with.
I feel like that's a movie.
Like, my life is like a Lifetime movie.
But we're turning into the happy
Hallmark.
We're moving away from the Lifetime chaos movie, and we're moving into the happy Hallmark. I like that thought process.
Well,
I
we're
like
here.
that. Yeah.
So, yeah. Dylan told me to date a tattoo artist so he can get some more
That's like a
tattoos.
great idea.
I was like, find me a single one. If there's any single, tall, like the vibe of like badass, but like will be really nice to me out there.
I mean, put it out there.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Tattoo artists could be really beneficial.
The whole vibe.
Yeah. Some of them, like
Yeah.
like not so much, but
Right.
some of them have that
Yeah.
vibe.
Absolutely.
I've got like probably the worst taste in men, so
Well, it's okay.
maybe I need to go with the complete polar opposite.
No. Let's just wait and see what.
The accountant.
No, I feel like they're mean at home.
Could be. I don't know.
I feel like the ones who look clean cut and nice are the scary ones at home. Everybody's crazy.
I think so. I really do. It scares me. It scares me to date. It's a whole fear.
Well, just enjoy all the voices in your head for now.
Oh, the voice.
And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
That reminded me, did you see the baby raves?
No.
So there's this DJ who used to do raves in the UK, and he started raves for toddlers and their parents, like during the day.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, where was this when Dylan was?
That's so up his alley.
He remixed like the Wheels on the Bus and
my God.
You know, all of these.
So what are the toddlers just like bouncing?
Oh yeah, they all got glow sticks and like all like the glow, and they're like
they're going for it.
going for it.
Oh my gosh.
This one have had the best time.
That would be great.
Yeah. So that was my teenage years was raves. I was like, where was this when Dylan was
He likes concerts and he likes doing all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The Trinity Groove, I will
Mhm.
go into that one, right? I saw that they were back at some point.
Yeah, but so they're getting a lot more popular now.
Mm.
I think the first concert we went to, the tickets were like $89 each, and then the second one was like $130 each. For the pit tickets, it was like $200 and something each. Dylan's like, well, we went to the last two. Like, let's take this one off.
Yeah.
And then Ticketmaster's fees, like all their extra fees, it was like $600.
Do not understand all of the fees on things. I will never understand why there's a handling fee when you're emailing me my ticket. It will never make sense to me. Ever.
Yeah.
We've been watching the basketball playoffs, and now they're like in the championship series, I guess is what it's called. And I was scrolling on X last night while we were watching the game, and something popped up with how much the tickets cost. And floor side seats, it was game 2 out of 7, were $50,000. And wait, I might have that wrong. Might be game 3 is $50,000. But anyway, still ludicrous. And then the next game after whichever one I was looking at were like $200,000 per ticket for the floor. That is insane to me. I cannot.
I need to date somebody that can afford that.
Yeah, that's why I was asking for the credit check. Oh, and yeah, so in the questionnaire, we can just be real, because apparently we're going to make a questionnaire, survey, something, I don't know, application, whatever we want to call it. We're going to ask, like, what's the most extravagant event you've ever been to? Like, we're going to be subtle with the questions. And if they say, well, I've been to the Super Bowl, we're going to be, okay, check.
Yeah.
If he's like, I went to the monster truck rally, it was in Bessemer City, North Carolina, we're going to be like, no shade against Bessemer City or monster trucks.
Well, you know what? I married for love last time.
Money this time? Absolutely. I tell Brian my next husband's going to be rich.
Well, Facebook show, my algorithm changes weekly now, and I hate it. I'm back to animals, which I'm happy about. But, but before it was like where to meet rich men and like these videos of these like dating coaches in Charlotte. And I was like, why am I getting
oh my God,
dating coaches?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
I want to get Will Smith Hitch come in here and
yeah, it was these female dating coaches and where you're supposed to go to meet. And I'm like, first of all, one, I am such a jeans and a t-shirt or shorts. Like I am not like dress up.
yeah, are we supposed to dress up to go
Kind of.
places?
Well, I guess if you're trying to like bag
I guess.
a millionaire, you gotta.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just not that. Like that.
But we can do it.
I used to be like very dress up. I have very much not do that.
Well, because we don't have places to go that's needed.
Yeah. I used to have so many pairs of stiletto heels.
Oh, yeah.
For every single outfit. Like in my closet was lined with heels.
Mm-hmm. When I quit working at the eye doctor's office and started working more in the tech world, because I had worn scrubs for so long, I did not know how to dress an outfit for business casual or business. It was the weirdest thing to be like, what are we wearing now, guys? Because you go out, you wear a certain thing, you wear your scrubs, but that business part is different. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, now I can dress for like a yacht if I can just wear a bathing suit.
Perfect. I'm sure they would not mind if you just wore a bathing suit. So, and the captain's hat.
I could do. I look cute in a hat.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you really do. Speaking of algorithm, I had a really, really, really bad day on May 2nd. Really bad day. It's the day that Jackson broke his collarbone.
Okay. Yes.
Before that, I had a wedding that day. It was just like a 6-hour wedding, not a big deal, just going and doing the things. Backing out of my garage on the way to the wedding, I rammed into Jackson's car. I'm talking, I was going pretty fast. Because I was backing up and like turning so I could go forward out of the way my driveway is. And Brian's like, why don't you just go all the way backwards? And I was like, because I can't drive backwards. And he was like, obviously. So I had already done that. So I was rattled about that. Then got to the wedding. And it's always kind of, just nerve-wracking, getting everything set, making sure you have everything done at the right time. And then I get the call about Jackson's collarbone, and they have taken him to the urgent care. And his stats dropped. So he was playing rugby and he got tackled and it happened. But his stats dropped at the urgent care and he almost blacked out. Come to find out, his pulse was really weak. His blood pressure was like 60/40, like really all the dangerous things. His lab results like came back just not even making any sense because apparently his adrenaline had just wiped him out. So he was at urgent care and they had to transport him via ambulance to the hospital, to the emergency room. And that was a lot.
Yeah.
With me not being there.
Right.
I'm in the middle of something that I'm trying to build. I could not walk away. Brian's a great father. He took care of it. Jazz was there because she was working. But anyway, during all this, I'm pulling up something on my phone. I needed to figure out how to do something at the wedding, like the steno things that go under the heat things. I could not figure something out. So I go into TikTok or whatever to look it up, and it said something about, do you need a mental health evaluation or something? I was like, how did you know? Like, how did it know to pop up? It was the craziest thing. And I took a screenshot of it because I was like, okay. Like, I know you listen to everything that I say, and I guess that's where you're getting it from. But that was just super, super crazy. I bypassed the mental health check. I am okay.
Well, I'm glad, and I'm glad that Jackson's healing.
He is. By the time this drops, we'll be at 6.5 weeks, which will be over halfway because 12 weeks is like 100%. So he's getting there. It's really rough with it being the summer before his senior season with football. This is when he should be at the camps and making the contacts and having the conversations. So I tell myself every day, God knew this was going to happen a long time ago.
Yeah. And everything happens for a reason.
And it does. And sometimes you don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But I have to remind myself, it's part of the plan. This is part of his plan. Yeah. But anyway, he'll be fine. He'll be able to play. He'll be able to hopefully participate in some camps later in the summer and still do some things. And he's still getting some conversations, colleges. So that's exciting. But so that's been kind of where my head's been the past 6 weeks is dealing with that. It was helpless at first. Like, it was bad.
Well, I'm glad he's on the mend.
Me too.
What else is going on?
The wedding business is pretty busy.
I know. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It's pretty busy. It's I've had a little bit of a break now. I'd given myself the summer off because I thought we would be going to camps and doing things. But I start back up in September.
Yeah.
With weddings in September and October.
And you might get like a last minute
Yeah.
appointment.
This thing, so I follow all the wedding pages on the socials, and one was like, our photographer was supposed to come to the rehearsal last night. They didn't come. We can't get in touch with her today. We need somebody. And I was like, oh, that's tough. That sucks. I mean, things happen, and I hope that the photographer's okay, but that's just terrible.
My sister, her makeup person didn't come. I was at my sister's house, and the wedding was at my brother's house in the backyard. So she's called me, and I was in the middle of getting ready. Early, thank God. And I was the first one to get in the shower. And she calls me. She's like in tears, and she's like, "Did you bring like all of the things with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've got everything." And she's like, "Can you please come?" And I was like, "Yes, I will be there."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I am not great at makeup. I'm like, I mean, I can like barely put my own on. I'm very, very basic.
You do good though. Like when we do like Halloween and you do the things.
I mean, like that's like spooky, like scary things. Like
Yeah.
not like pretty makeup for a wedding. Like I can do like, I can make you look like a skeleton, but I can't. And that's if I'm like staring at a picture and I can like recreate it.
Yeah.
But like for wedding makeup, I did my best.
I mean, things happen, you know, emergencies come up or whatever. Like I said, that photographer's okay, but that would just really suck.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just kind of been what I've been going, you know, Jackson life and that. Well, now that we've caught up on everything, let's just have a little chatty chat about what the people want to hear about.
Okay. So did you watch The Crash on Netflix?
I did watch The Crash. I actually watched it twice.
Okay.
Because there was so much going on in that. I needed to reabsorb. Like I wanted to watch the first part again after I finished it. Because I feel like the whole vibe changes through the whole thing.
Did you watch any of the other documentaries?
No.
There's episodes on Mean Girls Kill or whatever it's called on Hulu. And there's a couple of like specific episodes dedicated to this on different crime shows.
Yeah. And stuff? No, I didn't know that.
And I watched part of the Mean Girl one, and then I don't know, one of the dogs did something that I was. But what did you think? Do you think that she got what, like sentencing wise?
I don't think it's so complicated for me. Like,
I don't believe her.
I don't believe her. I don't think she was trying to kill them. I just thought nothing pertained to her laws or I think she was very reckless. Yeah. And I think she didn't think she would get hurt. Like, I think that she thought things just don't apply to her.
Okay. Is her name Mackenzie?
Kinsey, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Kinsey.
I think that they were probably high on something. I know that they said that the
100%.
back. I think they were on something. They were at a party. I think that he was talking to somebody else and she was quite pissed off and she was driving like an idiot because she was mad and she couldn't regulate her emotions. And there was, I think, probably other substances involved.
Agreed. Yeah.
And apparently there's like text messages that came out from a couple of days before saying why, I guess they were having trouble. Relationship trouble.
Yes.
So there was like lots of different stuff is coming out.
Yeah.
After this documentary has already been released.
Yeah.
I think that she was pissed. And I think that
well, so this is what I mean by things transition throughout the whole. You have a perception in the beginning of kind of what these kids are like. And then you get to know them a little bit through, especially her and her personality and how she responded to people after this, trying to get endorsements and all the things. She was she's still with us. She's a very self-centered young lady and she's very controlling and bossy. I just think that it was, anyway, go ahead.
I don't believe for 1 second that she doesn't remember.
No, I don't either.
I think that she knows exactly what happened.
I don't know if her lawyers told her to say that, or I don't know if she just decided to say that. I don't know.
Parents,
right?
Let's talk about her parents, okay?
Not a fan.
So Dad said that she has gotten in trouble at school for bullying, and he went to pick her up because she was suspended. And he asked her, "Did you do it?" She said no, and he said, "Good enough for me."
Right.
So I tend to believe Dylan because I can more times than not tell if like he's hiding something. Yeah. And we have a very way very open communication. Sometimes like
a little too much.
But I understand that parent thing, like, oh, like my kid said he didn't do it, he didn't do it. But I would also want to hear what the teacher said or what why they believed that this was occurring.
But don't you also kind of know his character a little bit?
Right. 100%. Like, he has
Yeah.
never been in that role
Right.
of a bully.
Right.
He's always been.
Right. I'm not saying, and you're
Yeah.
not saying that our kids are perfect at all,
No.
but I know that my child is not. Now, his friends, he's going to give them, you know, they're going to rag each other all day long. But just,
No,
if
she's not.
somebody told me that he was just mean to a stranger, I would not believe that at all.
Right. But I get the vibe from a lot of the stuff I've seen is she was very much the mean girl
Yes,
of the school.
she was.
Just
Very much so.
just not a nice person.
Not at all.
So that's a whole nother topic, but that's a big problem now, is that parents are like, that not my baby.
Well, that, and they're just letting their kids do the thing. She was living with her boyfriend at 17 while she was still in high school for no reason. Not like she had a bad home life and needed a couch to sleep on, but like he said she's mature enough to do it.
And they were like making dinners every night. But then did you catch where he said, "Oh, well, he's got money and she likes
Yes.
nice things."
Yes.
Like
Exactly. And you know how many Google searches I've done on how did Dom get his money, and I can find nothing.
well, there's TikToks on that.
Yes.
Well, there is very credible sources apparently from wherever, people around her inner circle. She was doing, I don't know how to say it properly, like sex work on Snapchat.
Oh,
Like pictures for money.
well, that's great as a minor.
Yeah. Meeting guys, I think it said,
Oh my
with
God.
like letting them like suck on her toes and like, and so her and her boyfriend were fighting about that stuff too, because obviously like,
Yeah, not okay.
but she wanted more money.
They said something in the doc, and I can't remember what it was, about he was in pharmacy sales. Okay.
Yeah.
I hate it for the other kid. Was it
Mhm.
Devion? Oh my gosh. He just got stuck in the wrong vehicle.
Uh-huh. And then the mom's testimony at the end.
Mhm.
Oh, well, he was a new friend.
Yeah.
Christine, like,
Yeah. It was terrible.
I
It
don't
was
know.
terrible. Her, at the very end, she should have sat down. She should not have even tried to get up and say anything.
No,
No, she should have.
she put that nail in the coffin.
She did. It was.
Okay, because I try to relate everything to movies or songs.
Mhm.
But I totally had the mean girl whole thing in my head. And the mom that is like
She's
the cool
like,
mom. Yeah. That's what I felt like
Oh,
Mackenzie's
yes.
mom was trying to be the cool mom.
I could see that. So at first I was like, they're just dressed so, like, you see these people and you're like, I think I would wear something a little bit nicer than just a t-shirt. And I was so,
Do you remember like when we used to listen to True, what was it? The
TCO?
Patrick, yeah.
Yeah.
And Patrick was like, put a comb through your hair.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
Yeah.
I was so distracted though by what, like, he had on a t-shirt with like a flannel over it, and I was just so put off by them. But when I watched it the second time, I noticed that most of the other parents were dressed pretty casually too, and I was like, it just comes off different from them than it does everybody else.
So I think that they are trying to project a like small town relatable,
like we're just
vibe.
friends having a
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that they were trying to
yeah,
go that route.
yeah. I wasn't a fan of them. They did not parent her. They stopped at some point. Like you said, she wanted to be the cool mom.
She wants to be a friend. She didn't want to be a mom.
Yeah.
Is how I feel. And then listening to all the phone calls
Right.
that have come out from jail, and
my stomach turned when they were interviewing her in jail, and just the
hairstyle choice.
I know. Yeah.
She's trying to put on that hard, like, I'm so tough type of whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then what did she say to the producer that they left in? And I was like, oh my God.
Remember.
She said something like, am I coming across?
Oh yeah. She looked at like I guess her lawyer might have been there or somebody. And she looked at them and she was like, can I say that or something? Or am I coming across?
I want to come across a certain way.
Yeah.
And I was like,
okay.
And then they left it in there and I was like, oof.
Yeah. Yeah. That was great. So what do you think? Do you think that it was intentional murder she was trying to kill him? Not necessarily them, because again, I think Devion was just an innocent bystander.
Did you search TikTok at all?
No.
After you watched it? So I did, because, I'm like, I'm on all the
Yeah.
things. And there are, I think, 3 people on TikTok that were in jail with her.
Okay.
One was her girlfriend.
Okay.
There was 2 that were just inmates as well, but they were there and they interacted with her. So I went through the 15-part story time of being the girlfriend. And if you were truly devastated, and again, I'm not in jail. I don't know. I guess it's like you adapt to survive. I don't really know. But they called her Chirilla the Killer or something like that. And she was proud of it. So it wasn't like she was like, oh my God, she was stepping into it.
She did not appear suicidal to me. So I don't know, unless, like I was saying before, she felt like nothing applied to her, why she felt like she could do that and not come away with, the injuries, or death.
Yeah. The one girl said, she's doing drugs in jail, apparently, according to these people. She's
not surprised, considering that she drove and smoked and,
that was the first thing she was trying to get into while she was there.
On those people.
And while she was high, she had told the one girl that the devil told her that Dom had to die and that the devil was holding her foot down on the pedal.
That slipper, the image of the slipper stuck from the pedal. First of all, how do you drive a slipper?
I don't know. Well, I guess it's like driving with flip-flops.
Yes. Hearing them go through, was he a detective that was going through her speed and all of that, where she never tried to slow down?
Did you see the video?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't catch it the first time, but the second time, because I could just hear it the first time I could see it in the top. You obviously can't see a lot, but that, just knowing that moment,
that terrifies me for our children driving with friends and the whole thing. And Dylan's got a good group of friends, and so I don't worry as much. But you never know.
No, you don't. Kids don't drink and drive. Don't do drugs and drive. Don't ride with somebody who has done. Call me.
Yes, or me.
Call me or Steph. We'll come get you.
No questions asked. And that's what I told Dylan. I mean, I've had this conversation with him since he went into high school.
Yep.
You will never be in trouble for calling me to pick you up.
No.
Never.
I would much rather have that phone call than a phone call from the police station telling me what has happened.
Yeah.
Call us.
Yes.
Can't find anybody else. Call us. My number 7. No, just kidding. I think she deserved prison. Would she get 10 years?
15 to life.
15 to life. I think if she would have been repentant.
And that's the thing. Like, she wasn't.
If she would have come off differently and not, I think that she would have got a lesser sentence.
And she was looking for brand deals. She was
like basically from the hospital.
Yeah. And
her mom was encouraging it.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
If my boyfriend died at that, I was with Brandon at that time in high school.
Yeah.
There's no way I would have been excited about Brandon's contact.
No way.
So like that, I guess, and everybody deals with grief differently. I get it, but I know, but I am judging.
It just felt so contrived.
Oh,
it felt so planned. Like when they were at the graveside and it just felt so fake and just a show and just what she wanted people to see in that moment.
I don't believe she's going to get out early for good behavior, because she's the one girl. I guess you can order the records or whatever from the jail, and it's like 58 pages of her disciplinary stuff since she's been in there.
Oh, wow.
But it sounds like the jail people that work there don't like her.
Well, she's not very likable.
No, she's not. And like,
it's not like me or you in prison. Like, we would win people over.
She, I think, wants to be the princess of the jail and is bossy and demanding. So,
well, she's used to everything being all about her and what she wants, and the rules don't apply to her, and she gets everything. And it's not like that in there.
Well, she's very popular among the ladies.
Oh, have I told you before that I watched Wentworth?
Yes.
I'm rewatching it because I have nothing to watch right now. It's so freaking fascinating.
I haven't watched it, but you told me about it, and it's on my watch list.
Oh my gosh, it's so interesting. But I could see her in there. She would not do it.
Apparently, she's had many of girlfriends.
And this just happened a couple years ago, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Anywho.
But good vibes to, to Dom's family.
Yes. Yeah.
And Devion's family. I liked his sister.
Oh,
She has some TikToks?
yes, but live with the other
Oh.
inmates. No, well, they're not inmates anymore. They're like out
Okay.
of jail. But yeah, she did like lives with them.
Oh, that'd be great.
Mhm.
Yeah, gonna have to look.
Yeah.
Lighter note?
Yes. So I was watching TikTok or whatever, and it's like politic time, and we don't do politics,
God.
but I do love a good funny politics story.
Sure. Yeah.
So in Alaska, there is a dude named Dan Sullivan who is running for re-election of whatever. I don't even know what he does, but so there is another man named Dan Sullivan who's running against him just to mess with them.
Oh my God. What?
So the original Dan Sullivan is saying he wants to sue the new Dan Sullivan because
On what grounds?
like election tampering because the people don't know who they're going to be voting for.
Wow. What if the other one wins?
So they showed the commercial or whatever, and it is like, this message is approved by Dan Sullivan. Do you think Dan Sullivan has done a good job? Dan Sullivan says he is not doing a good job. You should definitely vote for Dan Sullivan.
It sounds like just who's on first kind of thing.
What?
That's hilarious.
They had to have said Dan Sullivan like 30 times in the 30-second window of.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And then
That's
they
hilarious.
show like this happy like Dan Sullivan, and then like this like dark gloomy like mean looking Dan Sullivan.
That is crazy. His wife was like, "Are you serious? You really gonna do this?" I was like, "Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'd be funny. Watch.
And then now here we are, talking about it all the way on the other side of the country.
I thought it was so funny.
That is pretty funny. Sounds like something Fitty would do.
But I don't really know Alaska, and I don't know what there is to do out there when it's so cold. So he thought about this while he was stuck inside.
I guess they're 9 months of darkness that they have or whatever.
I wouldn't survive.
Jackson's girlfriend lived there for a while.
I would not survive.
I don't think I would either.
I
think it's beautiful from a distance and on TV.
I'd like to watch it on.
But like, I have no desire to go there.
No. Polar bears are mean.
And Brian's like, I've been to Alaska and I'd love to go back. And I'm like, sounds like a dude's trip.
I would love like to hug a wild penguin, but that would be my extent of of what I would want to do.
I'd love to see an Arctic fox.
Okay.
But I don't want to.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't like snow. I don't like cold.
I don't either. I'm not a fan of snow. I've never liked the snow.
No.
It's beautiful. You don't even think it's this pretty.
No, it turns into mush and mud.
It does turn into mush, but those first couple of days, it's really beautiful, and then I'm done with it.
I'm good. I grew up in it, so I'm good.
That's true. That's true. For me, it's like a novelty. Yeah.
Not anymore. It barely snows every year now, but it's still cold up there. Yeah. They don't get the snow. But I mean, we had legit blizzards where like we had feet, like multiple feet of snow.
Taller than Steady.
Yeah.
Taller than my Parker shirt.
We built like igloos.
That is crazy.
And like hung out in the igloos. Yeah.
Okay, so I get it.
Yeah. Not for me.
Not for you. Okay.
And then like even sledding, like you have to walk back up the hill.
I know.
Do that in like a foot of snow.
When you're wearing all the layers and all the things. Now, I'll go tubing.
Oh yeah, when it like
it has like conveyor belt.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
100%.
But no, to have to walk back up and down.
No thanks. No thank you.
It's torture. Absolutely not.
Yeah, no, that's way too much for me.
Mm-mm.
Agreed. Well, good luck to Dan Sullivan.
And Dan Sullivan.
No, we're not. We don't want Dan Sullivan to win. We want Dan Sullivan to win.
And go look at the voters figuring that out.
That'd be a mess.
Oh, but then speaking of like Alaska, it's really not Alaska, but just, you know, how my mind works.
Right.
10 minutes later.
Think in Alaska. Did you see the hot dog competition?
There was a baby killer whale that got, not a baby, but it was like a teenager killer whale. It wasn't like a full adult, but it wasn't a baby. And it got separated from its pod.
Oh.
So it wanted interaction with something else other than itself. He's swimming solo.
Yeah.
And so he was at a town wherever, and it started chilling with the people.
That's adorable.
Like going up to boats and letting people pet him, and like even to pet his tongue at the docks. They would have hoses and stuff to like hose off the boats.
Yeah.
And it would take the hose and spray.
People were spraying him?
No, he would spray. Yeah, he would take people and spray the people. But it was like,
He's a
just
little mischievous thing.
chill, like, loved going to the people.
I hope that. So what did they do with him?
Nothing. Like, it's like
Okay.
their little town mascot now.
Okay, perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, did they capture him and put him with a family? And
No.
he ate all of them, but not a human family. That's cute though. And you know what? I'm picturing the little tiny baby fowl. And I know you said no, but I am picturing like literally like the size of Rex is versus, like a whale size. Anyway, mental pictures.
Well, speaking of the ocean,
Yeah.
Gerald.
That is so crazy. That is so crazy. I don't have the story pulled up. Do you have it? Do you want to just give an overview of that?
The dude got stolen off of the beach by a dolphin and put to work for 3 days underwater by Gerald.
Let's see.
Yeah. Apparently, they weren't singing, though.
No.
He was put to work.
He was working.
But the crazy, I mean, they did all the tests. There was no drugs in his system. And whatever type of sediment or whatever from the ocean floor that would be as deep where he said he was its lungs.
That's crazy.
And now they've confirmed, well, we're going to talk about this on the next ep, but they've confirmed all these aliens and all these extraterrestrial stuff.
Yeah.
So
I cannot wait to talk about that.
could you imagine if Gerald just took the form of a dolphin, but he's really an alien?
So many things for me to be scared of now. Or so many things for me to try to be friends with now.
True. But Gerald was like kidnapping people to work for free.
Yeah, Gerald, just ask. I'll come down for a day and help out just for the experience. I'm all about an experience.
Yes. But yeah. So Gerald is like a workhorse.
Yeah. Gerald's a mean boss. That was crazy though.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Do you remember where?
It was in like Miami, wasn't it? Or like somewhere like
I was thinking Florida.
like South Florida.
Yeah. So with my vacation search, do I take Florida off or do I focus on Florida?
Focus on it and then take me with you to Raccoon Island.
Love it. Great. We'll see. I'll probably still be sitting here 3 weeks.
We do need to take our road trip to see Tracy.
Yes.
Yes. Tracy, we're coming for you.
We're coming for you. We don't know when. Obviously, I'm a bad planner these days. I can't tell.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make the wrong decision. What's wrong with
a life?
That's it.
Life is what is wrong.
Life is what's wrong with us.
Yeah. Because I get overwhelmed. And
yeah,
I even doing the little bit that I do, like that I actually get done. It's so hard to stay on track. Every time I start to get into something, Dylan will walk in and be like, "Can you watch Clifford?" Or like, "Hey mom, check this out." And of course, like I am taking every bit that I can and will never tell him, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Because I love him to death. And I'm so grateful that he still wants to talk to me.
Even if to ask me to babysit my granddog.
Yeah. But I have such a hard time going back into something.
I do too. And I have all these great ideas. So I use chat basically as my secretary, because I will just start a project on tell me how to whitewash the brick, and then I'll start another one on tell me about the different places in Florida, and then I'm like, how should the collarbone be healing? And then I'll just keep building, and then I'll be like, oh, that's right, we were talking about the brick, forgot about that one, let's go back and touch on that one while I'm supposed to be cooking dinner.
Yeah.
Too much, man, too much.
Yeah. Like ChatGPT tells me that I'm too scatterbrained.
I'm not gonna ask because I can't take it.
Well, it's like, are you sure you want to start this project because you got 14 that you have not completed? And I'm like, oh,
it's harsh.
Well, thank you. Can you give me a reminder of what I was working on?
Yeah, tell me about those 14 things because I can only remember about 2.5.
Yeah. So
it is what it is. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to talk about am I the a-hole?
Oh yeah.
Do you have one?
I
have
do.
one.
Okay. Yeah. Best of Reddit updates. Am I the a-hole for kicking a server out of my wedding? And I got my wedding because, I got my professional here.
Yeah.
So it says, I, 25 female, and my husband, 30 male, got married last Friday. And this is from 2022, so this is the old one. But we planned our dream wedding down to our dream catering company. The wedding was beautiful. After the pictures, we headed to our cocktail hour. And that's when I saw her. My guests were all told to wear dark colors, so my husband and I stood out. I also asked my guests to wear minimal makeup. Red flags.
Yeah.
I had assumed that applied to the staff too. The server, 19-ish, had on clearly too much eyeliner. She also had diamond studs in her ears, a flashy ring, and one of those ugly nose studs. I think nose rings are adorable.
I like them on some people. Depends. But yeah, go ahead. She's 19. Do what you want.
Yeah. The staff's uniform was a black long sleeve shirt, but on her, it was too low cut and her pants were far too tight. It was super distracting. She was walking around serving drinks and talking to my guests, which she's supposed to be doing. I asked another member of the staff to speak to their boss. When the boss came out, I pointed out the server and asked that she be dealt with because she was super distracting. Their boss apologized and called the server back into the kitchen. Not even an hour later, the server was back out serving food for dinner. I called the boss over again and asked if the server could work in the back or go home. Her boss said that they were short-staffed tonight so that she would see what could be done. After a couple of hours of not seeing her, I saw the server again behind the bar. I called the boss out one last time and told her that if the server didn't leave, I'd be calling the cops. The boss finally relented and told the girl to go home. My husband and mother-in-law said I was acting crazy and that I probably got the poor college kid fired over nothing. My mother and maid of honor said it's my wedding, so I can do as I please. It's my wedding, and I don't want someone overshining me, and the server should know she's at work and not dress up so much. I do
her black button-down shirt.
I do feel kind of bad because she was pretty young. Am I the a-hole?
Yes, absolutely.
1,000%.
I cannot stand. I mean, I get kind of the concept of wanting your guests to wear certain colors so your pictures look good. Like,
but to tell them minimal makeup and to demand, I don't know. I was not the bridezilla. I was like, just whatever, just get it done. But I couldn't imagine being that worried that I was going to be outshined on my own wedding day. Nobody is looking at the freaking caterer.
Right.
He either has wandered before her and she's got a lot of issues with that.
Yeah.
I'm making a lot of judgments. Or she's just one of those super, super, super insecure girls.
Yeah.
And
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, so if that was going to be her expectation, that she wanted the workers, servers, DJ, all the people, she should have told them.
And yeah, why would you just assume?
Right.
Crazy.
Now, I do dress on wedding days to be invisible. I do wear all black. I don't wear loud things.
Right.
Loud jewelry, tinkling and all the things.
Right.
She was appropriate. I mean, going off of what this says,
yeah,
I feel like she is definitely a hole.
Yeah.
The girl needs her job back with a raise.
So there was an update, sort of. It's from one of the commenters.
Okay.
So it says, not gonna lie, this sounds like a story my coworker told me. After sending the post to my work friend, I confirmed that this is in fact the same wedding.
Oh my God.
And I have screenshots of the texts I got sent during the wedding.
Oh my God.
Just to clarify some things I saw in the comments, though. Our uniforms changed depending on the weather. This was a daytime wedding in 90-degree heat, so lightweight, long sleeve tops.
Yep.
The wedding was 3.5-hour drive for most of us, so our usual team of 15 people was cut to 9. I wasn't there because the drive was too long, and I'm not comfortable driving this far. She wasn't fired, but she did have to leave early, but that's not a bad thing because that means she didn't have to clean up after the wedding and she still got paid.
True.
Jewelry is allowed at our job. It just has to be simple, which is what she had on. Simple jewelry and her engagement ring.
Sounds like it. Diamond earrings and a nose. Yeah.
She was actually 18, but she was in high school. She can bartend supervised because she's 18.
Okay.
Makeup is allowed. It just isn't crazy makeup. So eyeliner, specifically winged eyeliner, which is what she had, is in fact allowed. We buy our own uniforms and are reimbursed for the cost. She accidentally shrunk her pants and hadn't gotten the chance to get new ones. My coworkers and I are all laughing at this. OP seemingly left out the fact that one of the fathers kept flirting with the staff. Some of the guests got poop-faced and tried to steal from the bar. Wedding planner walked into the kitchen at one point and almost broke down crying, and the groom and the groomsmen got way too high and left half-smoked blunts all over the place.
Oh my God. She's got bigger things to worry about than this server with her nose ring or nose whatever.
So that was a tea from the company worker.
Oh my gosh. Love it.
Yes. So yeah, she is definitely the a-hole.
I bet she's already divorced.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Yeah.
That's insane.
He probably started filling out the paperwork that night when he saw that. He was like, "Oh, this was a big mistake."
But I can't even fathom the whole Bridezilla thing. To be that obsessed and controlling.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't know.
not had any to that level
Thank God.
or anywhere close to that.
I mean, like, you read some of these stories and it's bananas. Like,
Yeah, it is. They can be. Which is, that's going to have to be a whole nother.
yeah. Well,
Today was fun.
plus we're back.
We're back. Oh, I can't. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be chatting again.
Me too, because I missed you.
Samesies.
We went a long time without hanging out.
Yeah.
So we're back.
We're back.
All right. Well, we love you guys.
We do. Thank you for listening.
Come back next week.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.